guys who seem to be strong up front.
Yeah, I think certainly both have guys with size who also bring incredible skill to the game. And it's really hard to win this league without at least one elite player at one of the front court positions.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Lowry. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Ibaka, the pass to Lowry. It's good from long range.
But Kyle Lowry can do it all. He is an outstanding passer, but when necessary, as it was right here, knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Robinson with it, covered by VanVleet. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Nunn. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Charlotte. Count it.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, here's Siakam. Boy, he was something else against Utah. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. It's Butler that time on the assist by Robinson.
Wow, very close to a potential and one. Butler converting through contact.
And Toronto choosing their team name back in '94. The fans helped them narrow it down and with dinosaurs all over the silver screen and helped tilt things towards the Raptors.
And we all remember those early uniforms, those giant velociraptors across the front. Fortunately, they've toned it down a bit since then. You know, you think about the most important players in Toronto Raptors history. Vince Carter probably number 1. DeMar DeRozan would be on that list. But boy, Kyle Lowry has got to be there as well. Remarkable how far they've come since he joined the team back in 2012.
Here's Robinson after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Robinson kicks to Butler. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Butler's got 5 now.
Jimmy Butler has proven to be capable from any spot on the floor. Puts the 3 down there.
Lowry finds Ibaka. Here's Anunoby. He's guarded by Adebayo. Back to Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Dragic with a wide open look. And again, Miami with the triple.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Davis looking for an opening. Pass to Boucher. He kicks it to Powell. And here is Gasol. The shot missing.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
What a great look by Andre Iguodala. We know he's unselfish. If there's space for his guy, he's going to find him.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
And so it's the Miami Heat in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. Tough-nosed Jimmy Butler talks about the mantle of being a franchise.
Call me a leader, all-star, whatever you want to call it, but with.
And that's what he worked for. And he works as hard as anyone, Greg, in the NBA.
And you see that competitiveness and desire in his play.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vámonos. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. We've got Hollis Jefferson. Davis is out there with Powell. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Boucher in at the power forward position. The players have taken their game to another level. A lot of improvement they've done individually. Any surprises that have caught your eye, Doris, over the years?
Yeah, I would say probably maybe the greatest single individual leap I've ever seen is by the reigning most improved player, and that's Pascal Siakam. Couldn't get in the rotation consistently in the postseason, and then became such an integral part of an NBA championship team. Kemba Walker, who is an all-star caliber player, all-NBA level guy, continues to stay in the lab and keep improving. So a ton of guys, Domantas Sabonis, another young big who's been incredible. Just great to see guys progress.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kyle Lowry is hard-nosed, as we all know, and if you ask him, it comes from his upbringing in Philadelphia. Lowry said, "A Philly player is what a basketball player is. We played on concrete. You got to be mentally tough. You're not trying to be athletic. You get hit the wrong way, you run into a metal pole." Kevin, that's what made him, from Philly to Villanova to Toronto to an NBA champion.
I don't know about running into the metal pole, but that sounds painful. But he's certainly as tough as he can be. David, thank you. Miami leading by 6. And with the summer signing of Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat demonstrating they still can lure star talent to South Beach.
The Heat back on the rise. The Butler signing sets the stage for the summer of 2021 when they should have the cap space to sign another max player.
Here's Toronto now. The Heat beat them last time when these two teams met down in South Florida.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
What was most disturbing to me, Greg, was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Hollis Jefferson.
Well, the big man muscles there. Hollis Jefferson experienced at having to fight his way through the defense.
Outside Dragic. Here's Hero. Guarded by Powell. Hero, no good. Raptors trail by 4.
Got to recognize the situation, trying to get a 2-for-1.
Well, this is where the play call is crucial, right? If you're in a 2-for-1, you've got to get the first shot quickly.
Fires from the line, and Dragic gets it to go on the assist from Crowder. Dragic has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's Siakam. Gasol trying to free himself up. It's blocked. Here's Hero. Guarded by Powell. Hero, no good. Powell inside. Lowry has the open look. And again, Toronto no luck. And so it's Miami with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Warren, it looks like you guys are giving them a lot of different looks offensively. Is that the key to the lead?
Yeah, you know, if every player on the court is dangerous for basket, then it's much easier for us, you know. And for defense, it's tough.
Thanks, Warren. We'll see you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
They've got Robinson. Jones is out there with Adebayo. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's none in at point guard. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. It's stolen by Ibaka.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
Latrey. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Miami leading by 6.
And the move back to his more natural 5 position has rejuvenated Serge Ibaka. More room to operate offensively, and defensively he can stay in the paint where he's effective.
And he's able to get it back. Goes back up. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Ibaka's shooting ability, Doris, had enabled him to play some power forward, but his mobility was being tested.
Correct, because at Ibaka's size, it's tough to ask him to chase smaller guys around the perimeter. He is much better suited playing inside and protecting the rim. I think you saw that last season.
Here's Lowry, buries it from about 10 feet away. Lowry's got his third bucket of the night.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
The pass to Butler. Shot from 12. That doesn't go either for Butler. And so Ibaka will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 9-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Robinson passes to Nunn. Here's Adebayo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Lowry kicks to Anunoby. Passes it to Siakam. Ibaka right side. Back to Siakam. And he banks in the layup.
Well, an aggressive Pascal Siakam is a dangerous Pascal Siakam. Nicely done.
A quick, good shot here, and they can go 2 for 1.
Well, you want to make sure you maximize that first shot in this 2-for-1 situation, though. Don't take a bad one just to accomplish it.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Well, OG Anunoby is going to continue to develop his game, and that pass, that was pretty.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing, Greg. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
He lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Heat lead by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
Boy, GA, how about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Raptors. We've got Ibaka. Davis is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Boucher in at the 4 slot. Off the left rim and out. The Heat leading by 7. Iguodala outside. Oh, good on the triple. The Raptors shooting around 41% on the night. That one goes. Count it.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Dragic taking his time here. Iguodala outside. Butler against Powell. 6 to shoot. Olynyk has the open look. And the 3 off target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Ibaka slams it in.
Boy, terrific penetration from the big man. Ibaka putting his athleticism to good use.
The Heat leading by 3. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. No good from Dragic. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. gets the first, and that brings them within 2 here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so he hits both.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Here's Butler. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
We know this about Jimmy Butler. The guy has no fear. He delivers when his team needs it.
Siakam left side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
I think, guys, maybe what you appreciate most about Pascal Siakam is his versatility. He can score from a number of areas. He can guard multiple positions. There is a lot to like about this young man.
Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. The second effort. And it's Butler missing. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
It's in!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
And Greg, to me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're trailing by 1. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He said we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
Butler goes in. Got it!
Oh, Kev, Jimmy Butler loves to rise to the occasion, sticks it right in the defense's face.
Toronto calls timeout. They're down by 1. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
Ibaka down low. Adebayo on him. And here is Van Vliet. Ibaka right side. It's stolen by Adebayo. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jimmy, you have not been shy about setting the bar high for this team defensively. Now, how do you think you did at that end tonight?
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.